Hello! Today, Dee and I need to take a break from our scenic river cruise to solve a theft on the Mississippi.
Alright, hello, and welcome back to Board Crazy. I am Dee, and I am joined, as ever, by...
Hello, everybody, I'm Will. And yes, Dee is,
Just Will?
I'm Will, the private detective.
Okay. I feel like, of all the games we've ever played, this one really, put the ball on a tee for you for your stupid little joke you make. I felt like Steamboat Willie would be the obvious name here.
Alright. Hello! I'm Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. Because we're on a steamboat.
Yeah, we are.
Back in the year is 1872, we're on a steamboat on the Mississippi River,
Mm-hmm.
on our way to New Orleans, and some documents have been stolen from a very successful businessman here in this bar. Before we get to that, though, it's an exit game, which means it's Kosmos published, designed by Inka and Markus Brand as always, with an assist this time by A1 Ralph Querfurth.
Querfurth. If you want to play this yourself, this video will inevitably spoil how this, game turns out. So,
Well, maybe we might fail miserably.
It's true.
But
Just keep that in mind. That
like all of the exit games. If you're not familiar with how the exit games work, we're not going to run through all that right now. We have other videos on the channel of us playing these. If you want to go check those out.
This is our third.
Yeah, you can just follow along. It's not that complicated once we sort of get into the rhythm. So we start the game. There's 8 total suspects in this game as far as who might have committed this
There's only 4
theft.
there.
There's only 4 at the start. We have their little things down here. The other 4 are over there with some other pieces that we haven't gotten to yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we might as well get started. I got the app up here to keep track of our time.
Oh, right. That's right.
So
we have a timer.
So I'm ready to hit start on this whenever you are. 2, 1,
Go.
Start.
Oh, we failed.
Yeah, solved it.
All right, Dee, where do we start?
All right, so Captain Luke Branding, June 14th, 1872. This morning, the passenger and Belgian businessman George Nagelmakers got in touch with me. Yesterday evening around 10 p.m., he said, papers were stolen from him while he was in the smoking salon. Do you want to maybe write some notes down while I'm just reading all this?
If I have to.
These papers were claimed to be of the greatest importance for the future development of his business. He thinks the perpetrator must have been sitting behind him and stolen the papers out of his briefcase, which had been placed on the ground. He declined to reveal anything about the content of the documents. Nevertheless, he threatened to ruin the reputation of our shipping company if the papers are not recovered before we reach New Orleans. His good relations with the press leave no doubt in my mind that he would indeed make good on this threat. Fortunately, we happen to have a team of private investigators on board. I have requested their assistance and hope that they can arrest the perpetrator before we arrive. Meanwhile, the staff have been able to discover that at the time of the crime, there were 8 other passengers in the main hall. All 8 have been called for questioning by the investigators. 4 have already arrived and are ready to let the investigative team begin their work. I very much hope that they will quickly succeed in solving the case. Okay.
And it says riddle card O, so I'm assuming we're supposed to take that.
We also have a map here.
I'm sure we can't do anything with that quite yet.
No, I'm just pointing out that we have it.
We usually don't turn the page until it tells us to, right?
Turn the page. I mean, we can. Yeah, actually, the rulebook says we have access to the entire thing here. From the get-go.
All right, well, let's see what... Oh, I accidentally grabbed O, P, and R.
It's very impressive.
Now, we have a riverboat map. See, St. Louis is circled.
Okay.
New Orleans is circled.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's like a Star of David on here. So that's a symbol we're looking for.
Okay. So who's...
That just has to do with the clues.
the Jewish... okay.
And you can see...
What are these...
That the riverboat, there's like an arrow that says, shows where it is.
How long between those sections. Okay. I guess we can just start looking at these.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So Dr. No has that symbol.
Right.
The famous Bond villain.
Dr. No. This is Dr. No's...
Okay, yeah, be careful because we can't look at the back sides of these until...
Okay, well, I'm not. You don't
I could have seen.
All right, Dr. No, physician. where was I at the time of the crime? Well, at the bar. Where else? That's where I sit every evening from beginning to end, because that's where you can get an overview of the entire hall. But before I go any further, it would be nice if you could tell me how much longer it's going to take to get to New Orleans. I have been invited to a medical conference there, and I really have to prepare my talk. She's giving a talk in New Orleans, Dr. No, about how to bring down rockets from space. That's a movie joke. All right, D. Well, no. How long to get to New Orleans from where we are currently? Will be 3 squiggly lines. That's 10 hours. Then 1. That's 20.
115 hours. That seems too much. That's many days.
So I'm looking forward to line up
115 with that star date.
1.
And also, don't cover the thing because there's art on here that we're gonna need to keep track of.
So that's how I'm supposed to do it, right? 115. So 1.
Really, 1?
1 is the number.
Okay.
So answer card 1.
Yeah. No.
Well, I think here's what I think we screwed up. I think every dot is that amount of time in that sector. So the first two, so it would be 15 for these first section, and then 10 times 2, so that's 20 hours here. So that's 35, and then this is a single one, so that's 55, and there's another single one, so that's 65. Then 2 times 20 is 40, so that's 105, and then 2 times 10, that's 125, then 1, so that's 140, and then another 1, so that's 150, and then another 1, so that's 170.
What does it say?
The code may be right. Where can you see the code symbol? So it's telling us to look for card 29.
Okay, that's...
Ha-ha! Perfectly deduced.
All right, good.
It's time to inform Dr. No about the results.
So she was at the bar,
By the way. Turn the Dr. No suspect card to its yellow side and read what's written there.
That much time left? That's excellent. I'll be able to take care of everything and even have time for a drink. You're asking whether I can tell you anything more about how the evening went? Not much, but it may interest you to know that at the time of the crime there were 3 people in the smoking lounge, which is where the crime was supposedly committed, where this is the fellow who was robbed, Mr. Nagelmakers. Mr. Nagelmakers was one of the 3, and he was holding a very lively conversation with the other 2. So, okay. We have learned some things. Now, what else did we get from that?
Right. Take riddle card J from the stack.
Okay.
And this strange item from the box and look at them.
Strange items are over there. Just grab the right one.
So it's a picture of Anne Mary.
Oh my God.
It says, stay afloat,
and
lighten your
Maybrook.
load, throw all the capital letters overboard. So we should probably read Anne Maybrook.
Okay. How my evening went? Outstanding, inspiring. My current work will only profit from the criminal events on board. Speaking of work, I am working on a novel about the mysteries of the dramatic Mississippi paddle wheel race of 1870. You know, there's a mysterious picture of it hanging in the ladies' salon. Maybe you can tell me what it's about. In return, I'll tell you what happened after I had my drink at the bar.
Well, it says here, throw all the capital letters overboard. No, it's not. That's lowercase. That's capital. The name has some lowercase letters. This is all capital.
And from bottom to top is also lowercase, so what does that even tell you? Green.
What? How do you get to green?
If you remove the letters from stay afloat from a fog rests off, and I think you're left with green.
Huh. And there's an arrow pointing to the stay afloat. Like it's like trying to tell you on card J. Okay. So green. Well, green luggage is in 8.
It's one number. That doesn't give us much.
So 8 could be one of the numbers.
That tells us nothing.
It's not. I don't know. I have no idea how to do this. I'm not very good at puzzles. Never have been.
Red. If we remove the stay afloat from star theta, we get red. So now we've got 1, 3, and 7. So let's do 7, 3, and 1.
Do it,
The
D.
last one, and it's not right. Are you kidding me? Okay, last chance. 137. Maybe the.
Oh, that's right. From bottom to top.
Maybe bottom to top. No, I did that from bottom to top. Maybe bottom to top was only for the decoder thing, which I don't understand what that would. No, it's number 1. Okay.
Wait. So we got green and red, right? Throw the capital letters out. So green and red we're supposed to get. I'm saying we need one more color from here.
Yeah. Oh.
What other colors are there? There's purple, pink.
Oh, from this?
It's pink. Pasoi Noke. Pink.
Oh, okay.
So green, red, pink, but from bottom to top. So pink.
Why would you go with the middle?
Sorry, green, pink, red.
So green, pink, red. Okay.
What is it, 11?
11.
That's it. I know I'm right.
Has to be it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then we have to go to 21.
Ha! Genius!
If that's not it, then... Hey! Feels like this will make Mrs. April happy. So we can turn her over, read what's written there.
All right. Here's what Anne Maybrook had to say. Outstanding that you were able to solve the riddle about the mysterious painting. Now I can finally continue my writing. Oh, right. I still owe you another answer. At the time of the crime, I was sitting in the lounge having a conversation with an extremely charming gentleman. With whom, you'd like to know? If I may point out, that is not the kind of thing to ask a lady. No sooner would I tell you than the tabloids would be spreading it all over the place. I read that weird, but okay. No, thank you. I can, however, tell you that Dorothy was deep in conversation with the barkeeper at the time. Dorothy. Who's Dorothy?
I don't know, write it down. Dorothy at the bar was talking to the barkeeper. Could be Dr. No.
Okay. So she was in the lounge.
With a guy.
With a guy.
Don't know who.
She won't talk about.
No.
So this can go, just put it over here with the other dregs.
No,
you can't look in those.
No, we got real card M. We also got a third or a second one of these. Make sure you get
What
the
is
right
that?
one.
So it was originally this one, and now I'm looking for this one.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if we need that one anymore. Probably get rid of it.
No, it doesn't say to get rid of it, and we haven't used it yet.
Turn the bottom upside down and many rivers come around. Okay, fine. I won't read it. Yes. That's 1. 2. Place a fold along the ships with matching colors. Do not slip onto the rivers. They are set and follow the schedule step by step. Don't forget the coal on the shore, and soon you'll master 1 code more.
Okay,
so we need that map, I'm assuming, from the second page.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't think it's time yet. I think we need that last tile.
Well, we can't do anything else.
Yes, we can. We still have 2 people we haven't investigated.
Okay. Well, let's do Charlie.
Charlie Ray.
He's got a symbol on the music page.
He's a pianist. Okay, so I was sitting at the piano the whole evening, and I really have to get back to it now. Young Man River is on the program, and all my notes have gotten mixed up in all the confusion. River? Dr. No really wants to hear that song. Maybe you can give me a hand restoring order to the lines of notes. And he has like a upside-down triangle shape, just like Young Man River.
Maybe you can give me a hand restoring order to the lines of notes. Now, he's got the red, green, and blue in his pockets. So what are we trying to do here?
Is it me, or does it look like there's lines to cut?
Yeah, it's probably the case. I would maybe chop this page out, get the scissors ready. What's on the back side of it?
Nothing.
Then yeah, definitely.
Here we go, y'all. I was never good at cutting. Remember that time I cut my pinky off in 2nd grade?
I wish. No, it never happened, Will.
I don't know how to read music.
You don't have to read music, you moron. The game would not require that.
Here's a green. What are you seeing? Can you decipher your thought process to me?
Yeah, now I'm done. The dots.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Phrase or whatever. What if we took just the top red, the middle green, and the bottom blue?
Okay, but then what would be the point of cutting it out? What if we ordered them wrong? What if it was like what we thought, where it's red, green, blue, but we're supposed to put the top ones together? You know what I mean?
Set it up. And see what it looks like. I'm going to check in here quick, see if I'm not missing anything.
Maybe it's the amount of double notes? Maybe 4, 2, 3?
Go for it. That's a stretch.
7.
That's...
I don't think we've seen it.
I don't think we've seen it.
It's possible.
All right, what's the number we're looking for?
For him, it'd be card 2. Very good.
Okay. Huh. I'm not sure about that puzzle, but all right.
Turn the Charlie Ray suspect card to its yellow side and see what's written there.
Oh, okay.
Take riddle card D from the box and then examine the items as well. So we do get this last one.
Okay, good. We can do this then.
Yep.
All right. So Charlie, what you got to say? Thank you very much for helping me. The physician was excited. This is the All right, doctor. No. This is what occurred to me at the time of the crime. I had taken a break from the piano. I went to the bar for a drink. So I'm moving him to the bar. From my seat at the bar, I was able to see Mr. Nagelmackers holding a conversation with a gentleman. No, the gentleman was not wearing a bow tie. So that would rule out Mr. Kinsley here, who we haven't gotten to yet, but still.
Right, because one cannot take on and off a bow tie.
Mm-hmm.
Before we even do this next one, I think we should do Kinsley. Don't you?
Probably.
Yeah. We're probably going to need whatever he has to figure this last bit out. So,
keep in mind that we have this to do, but all right, Mr. Kinsley, what do you have to say? I'm pleased. He's an industrialist.
Uh-huh.
For flavor. I'm pleased that you want to know what I was doing, but at the time of the crime. But before I tell you that, I first have to take care of some business. Ugh. I have ordered several tons of coal to be sent to my steel factory in New Orleans. I hope I ordered enough. 3 fully loaded ships in all, you know. If you help me to check the orders, then we can have a chat.
All right, so page 3 on here, I'll put this down lightly as to not move anyone. You can see it's a bunch of coal symbols. Now, turn the bottom upside down. Okay. So, upside down. Do not forget the coal on the shore, and soon you'll master one code more. Okay. So basically, it's going to come down to, we put them on the river, and then, it's going to be hard to see on camera, but each one of these rivers has an outline with a dark, creating like shadowing, but it gets fainter. And then on these boat tokens, I'll take a picture and overlay it. You can see that there's the similar, the exact same coloration. So this one would go, I believe, if you line it up, pretty much right there.
So where would be counting the excluded?
We're counting the excluded coal, I believe. Which I think is, there's 2 here, 2 here.
Well, not right, they include the ones that are in the circle, right?
Oh, okay, well you have to look then.
Well, it'll just be 1.
1 in each?
Wouldn't it? Unless there's not anything in there. So if that's precise, then...
Well, I don't know. It might shift around. We have
to... like that. So there's 4.
All right. I think we should try 412 to start, and then it might be 411. I think because I didn't fold this quite right. That one is supposed to be showing that one.
Are we
I don't
sure
see anything.
We're not supposed to be counting the stuff that is obscured?
No, we're supposed to be counting the ones that are visible.
All right. Well, why do you think this one's first? So you think it's 412?
Follow the schedule step by step. Turn the bottom upside down and many rivers come around.
No, it's not 412.
Try 411. No. Is there a thing in the book about the schedule that we just missed? Did he have a schedule in here?
I'm looking at the clue. To be able to solve this riddle, you will need to have found riddle cards D and M. I think we're good there. You must have also found the 3 strange items. If you do not have everything, okay. You also need page 3 in the book, the underside of the box bottom, and the... Look at the box bottom. I didn't see anything.
Why? That is dirty.
Then carry out
we should know by now,
the
D.
schedule on card D. Where's card D?
I don't think we ever got card D.
Yeah, we did. I remember you saying the letter D.
It's in here. We don't have it.
Oh. What am I... We don't have it?
No. Unless we never drew it, where are the... did you say card... Were we working this time without...
I reacted to someone saying D. Yeah. You never drew it.
All right.
We wasted like 20 minutes.
Okay, so some of you may have noticed on camera that D said draw real card D, and neither of us ever drew it. Now, that's not just on me. You're going to blame it on me.
I'm going to blame it on you.
So, we didn't need that clue.
Maybe we put them here? And maybe, like, put them on there or something? And then go from I to I, you know. What's the white one? W to I?
This game does this a lot. We should have known from the get-go to keep the box nearby, but we always screw that up.
I can't tell if that... Where's the...
Use the arrow as a starting point.
Maybe the arrow like that or like that?
Is it everyone along the way, or is it just the ones...
That's what I was doing. I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah, matching colors. So this red needs to go on the side from I to I, which makes sense. So it's St. Louis to River Queen. So that is...
I always hate these.
So I think it will be picking up 6 coal.
Okay.
So red is 6.
The first one is 6.
6. White Queen.
Okay.
Which is on the bottom here. It goes from W to I. That makes sense because of the direction it's going. So it's all 4.
Yeah. That's
6, 4, and then Black Queen from M to E. So it's the one on the end that it's avoiding, and then when it gets to E...
-3, so it's all of them, right?
So it's...
No,
it'd be...
You say it's 7.
It's 8.
No, it can't be 8. Or the first 2 are wrong. Okay, that would lead us to 4. Mr. Kinsley apparently is very grateful to us.
7.
Okay, so Will.
That didn't take long. Oof.
81 minutes, let's hurry up. I'm going to read this, and you're going to do these things.
No, I'm not.
So we're going to turn him to his yellow side. We'll get to that. Finally, there are 4 other passengers.
Kinsley.
So we need to take the 4 other suspects, keep them on their gray sides. Also collect the 4 matching suspect tokens, which are over there. And then we need, let's just put them, just put them here. And then we need, put them down. We're going to need riddle cards. I don't want you messing around and not drawing riddle cards. What are you doing?
What?
Now draw the following riddle cards. B, F, and P. If you're not sure what to do with your time, you're welcome to start with me. You have talent. At the time of the crime, I was having a lively conversation in the lounge.
Okay, so he was talking to the novelist.
And I saw that Mrs. Cello never left the green armchair next to the piano for the entire evening. So who is Mrs. Cello? Her. Okay, so she is What
the hell did you just do?
Got it under my nail.
You're so foolish.
So she's purported to be there the entire evening.
Okay.
And Mr. Kinsley is is at the lounge, which corroborates her story. She was talking to the charming gentleman, so that's presumably him.
Mm-hmm.
So people are looking all right so far. Okay, so where to go next? We're missing someone. All right,
let's start with Cello.
See if she can just back up what he said. I was sitting at the green armchair next to the piano the whole evening, soaking up the magical sounds. Music is my life. She's a singer, by the way. What could be nicer than enjoying a few melodies along with a glass of fine wine? By the way, it would be nice if you could refill my wine cooler. Okay, so wine is pink.
Why is wine pink?
Because that is pink.
So there's wine here. Yeah. That's where the wine is.
I don't know what that means.
The coffee pot.
Yeah.
Right, so Cello prefers to drink Chardonnay. However, I do not have a bottle of it at the bar just now. Maybe you should look for one in the wine cellar. No, stop. It won't be there. You'll have to find it someplace else. And keep in mind, a good wine needs to breathe.
Okay. So Tom Wise, the senator, wants us to fetch his clothing for his accessory. He has 3 different accessories. All are tip-top and on point. They are on my bedside table. I believe I placed them on a newspaper there. Okay, so here's the deal. We can work with this. We have the newspaper. 3 different colors in the word accessory. Blue, then black, then red. We do have blue, then black, then red. And then the word tip is underlined, which I think is curious. Mm-hmm.
So why don't we read Roy Tigers? Let's read Roy Tigers, D. Famous golfer, right?
Illusionist. Right, after dinner, I went into the lounge. That's where I showed the engineer my new trick. She was absolutely delighted by it. Now I can practice for my card tricks, though. I am giving a show in New Orleans. I would appreciate it if you could bring me my cards.
Stop. Isn't there always a thing in the book that says stop?
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah?
All right, so here, caution. Do not yet take a close look at the playing materials. First, read the rulebook together out loud and carefully...
That's how you play the game, Will.
From bottle to bottle.
Okay, so that's a green?
From green...
Pointing in a direction. Where is that green?
It was in here.
Okay.
Purple to here, to here.
To him? Oh, wait, what's that?
The gray one.
Okay. What's that?
It's breathing, too. It's open. So that's the bottle.
Okay. Oh. Are 3 of them breathing?
Yes.
Which ones?
Gray, pink, and purple.
What order?
So it'd be green,
okay.
White, gray.
Green, white, green. What are we? Oh, her.
Her.
Okay.
Diamond.
Green, white, gray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Killing it, D.
And then it's 27.
Come on.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so we found her favorite wine.
What do we get?
Her yellow side, then E and N. Dearest, thank you so much for the wine. Would you like to have a glass with me? Of course, you're on the job. You would like to know what I observed the current? Not a lot, really. But the best of my recollection, it was the senator who was having a conversation with a lady in the lounge at that time. Okay. So she thinks it was him. Now...
That would put Mr. Matt Kinsley, the journalist, or industrialist. All right. So we got this. We should read this. This is probably important. Honored guests, I am your captain. Due to a technical malfunction, we are currently unable to continue our voyage. Please now submit your investigations to resolve our problem. Our paddle wheel, which is all in bold, unexpectedly went out of service. We suspect that some kind of bulky object became wedged in the wheel, the globe. As soon as the cause is addressed, we will continue our trip.
The plus... Yeah, this. Okay, so that corresponds, because this has the plus sign on it. This has the globe.
So it's the globe, which is clearly missing now, right?
So yeah, continue. Sorry.
It says, it unexpectedly went out of service.
Are we supposed to be clearing the...
According to him, in paddle wheel.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's something on here. It's got to be a paddle wheel. Hold on, what about this?
Is that a clue?
Yeah, we've been playing forever.
You will have to help the captain remove the object from the paddle wheel. Which paddle wheel could be intended here? You will also need the poster, which is this. When you have found the hidden piece, card B will tell you where on the poster you have to place it. That will tell you which other riddle card you are allowed to take from the stack.
Second clue. Might the paddle wheel be some kind of reference to the decoder disc? Do you think you could find something, a little something between the wheels of the disc?
Are you kidding me?
Place this little object where it was shown on card B.
Oh, is this it?
I wouldn't pop that.
What else am I going to do?
No, that's not a D.
This is it here.
Oh. Card C. Talk about insane.
Okay.
Sir, I would like to report that the team of investigators have removed the object from the paddle wheel now. All they have to do is enter the code for the trip to continue. May I also pour you a cup of tea?
What's the code?
Well, on here we got a teapot, a lamp, and a thing, like a vase. So it's purple, green, blue. I don't know what the order is, probably from left to right. So purple, blue, green. Try that.
Well, if you say so. All right. Captain is extremely pleased. Take real cards G, I, and Q.
We're closing in on the end of this, D.
So, I mean, this thing here has to do with folding these.
All right.
I don't know what this means, though. This one said, fold the small triangle back, fold the large triangle forward. Look at the side with the large R, ta-da.
Fold the small triangle back. Fold the large rectangle upward. This folding one is like the least intuitive It's obviously something about the edge.
The black is 4.
It's black, so it's 5, 4, and then
I'm guessing it's 7 because
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like this.
yeah, and the V.
And then like the E and the N, and then like that's supposed to be all right, so 7. It's not 7. I might just faint. No, it's 23.
It's not 7?
7. Like it was 23. 23 was the bad one, right? Do you have any luck with your folding?
I have no idea. They don't. We're supposed to be looking at the edges, but like I have no idea how to orient them after I fold them. Did we do every number? What one haven't we done?
I don't know.
8? Maybe? No. 7.
I think we've done basically every one.
So then we're not even right.
Well, I mean, it has to be 5 and 4. That's what those point to. It doesn't have like the point thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I looked at the wrong dude. Should have been 9.
All right, so 5, 4, 9.
Yeah. The bow tie fits him perfectly. The senator's happy to be complying with the dress code. He can go to yellow and look at card L.
We're running out of stuff here, D. All right, crescent shape.
All right, so thanks a lot. I'll take the black bow tie. That's better, pardon. Of course, I was wearing the bow tie the entire evening. I didn't get rid of it until the detective work started. You're asking what I observed? Well, there was some change of pianists at the time. A somewhat under-talented lady decided to hit the keys for a few songs. I myself left the salon for the lounge. That
So
confirmed
he
him?
was here. So this dude was...
Instead of working on my
smoking.
speech, I had a lively discussion with a nice lady.
All right, we need to figure out the Roy Tigers one. I can't figure it out, so I say we take a clue and just move it on. We need to know. We need to know the suitcase, like the room number or whatever, the person.
Well, it's probably Kinsley at this point.
We're gonna take the help cards because this is we're pushing into late. We need P, Q. We have those. I, N, P, and Q. Right here's I, N, Q. Yep. It says here, what matters is white. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which numbers are these?
So the hat is the first one. So the hat would be this one.
And,
so 6 edges.
And 3.
Then the bunny rabbit. Sorry, the bird. So 3.
And 5.
And then 1, 2, 3, 5.
No, that gives us 30.
Well, I'm just going to post a picture of this online. If you folded the 3 cards along with the coordinates and the instructions, this is what you will see.
What?
If you pay attention to the white edges, you'll see the numbers 8, 7, 2. I don't know. That's a stretch.
Okay.
Get those out. Get them out of here. I don't want to look at them. What do we have?
18. K.
Real card K? That's it? All right. Oh, Mrs. Andrews, I was so happy. I was finally supposed to get a little free time this evening, but no, the captain wants the ship moved into shape. The old River Queen has seen her best days behind her. The steel is corroding in the corners. The paint has to come off. The old girl has to have her rust removed. So what did he say?
He said he was at the smoking salon talking to Mr. Nagelmakers. I can assume you didn't realize that he was here. I, of all people, should have noticed something like that, don't you think? But I do recall that the pianist was sitting at the bar at the time.
So she said here that the paint is corroding and
Charlie said the dude wasn't wearing a bow tie. So Roy is good.
Aha. Here's some corrosion. No. So I just peeled that back, and lo and behold, there is a symbol.
Okay.
But I don't want to destroy the box anymore.
What is it?
Well, it seems to be an arrow pointing down, so maybe if I keep... You guys can see here, I just pulled it back. Oh, actually, better here. So it's pink, then yellow, then orange.
Those are the...
Yep.
Okay. Pink.
So there was a piece that there's a little bit of corrosion there. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, and I peeled that back. That was the first time we solved one really easily since like the beginning of the game.
Okay, 26.
So we just need to know where she was.
A&H. Well, I bet she's at the piano.
The perpetrator. Number of letters in the... So, suitcase plus number of letters in the last name, and the favorite drink might have significance.
She was there. What do we need then? So his suitcase is 4.
Suitcase is 4.
Where's the moon?
Number of letters in his last name, 9.
And then what's the last thing?
The favorite drink might have significance. What was his favorite drink? Oh, it's in his hand. Pina colada, it looks like? If you see, though, everyone has a different shaped glass. And his is certainly the pina colada, unless it's...
Oh, no. 4. 4 is blue. Try 14.
Card 22. Aha! Stop the timer!
We
did it! Ha ha! You have nabbed Matt Kinsley as the thief of Nagelmacher's secret documents. None of the other 7 passengers were able to identify or confirm Kinsley's whereabouts at the time of the crime, which means he had no alibi. He is the one who could have stolen the papers without being discovered. The case may be solved, but the documents are still missing. Unfortunately, Kinsley is not revealing where they are hidden. You hand him over to the New Orleans police.
Did we only use 6 help cards?
I guess so.
Let's hit 7. I'm going to assume that still doesn't... We have 4 stars according to the game, because we got the right person at least. So that probably helped our score in the end.
Probably.
I'm not going to share that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video of us playing Exit, the game. Theft on the Mississippi. Hope you enjoyed it. I do apologize for kind of low energy today, I know that, but it happens.
That's why this video was probably very choppy.
Yeah. If you did like it anyway, that's great. Please, give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate it. You can subscribe to the channel for more videos every week. Usually a bit, shorter and more lively. Comment, I think. I don't know if I said comment. Comment, hit the notification bell. And then our social media is down below. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And are we reviewing this, Will?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, come back sometime next week, middle of the week, we'll have a review for this particular Exit game. So, I think it's going to do it, Will. We had how many days to solve this? We were like 170 hours away or something ridiculous?
We had 3 years, I think.
It's like 2.5, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah, so.
All right, well, that's going to do it. Until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
See ya.